right, my problem with this is that, like, it's like when obviously we are having a good time and we have got a great job, which we love, but would you? I sometimes feel like you'd prefer us to have a really shit job that we hate.
Yeah, I would.
Because then you go like, oh God, and I reckon you'd go, oh, you know, let me run a bar for you. Yeah. But if you're having a nice time,
we don't get that.
No,
because you've had a good time at work.
I send you pictures of like lamb chops that I've marinated and everything.
It's not the picture I was after, to be fair.
Well, I just thought that's what they say.
They're lovely lamb chops, they are.
I thought that'd be a nice picture.
They are nice pictures to be fair. Yeah, we had a thing called the Weekly Wines on here, one that we kind of get off our chest, which is, you know, very different to how we've just described the arguments where you don't speak and have a fight. What we try to achieve as a couple is like...
We've saved marriages with this technique, by the way.
Bring up a wine, like I'll save them up, I'll write them down sometimes about what I'm going to say about Ab. I'll go like, that was my problem this week with you. And then we try and cheers it at the end and get it off our chests, and she'll say one about me. Quite often we don't cheers. We've tried to make it like a thing. Is there anything that kind of winds you up about each other?
You go first, babe.
Oh, you go. You definitely have something about me. Go on.
Of course I have. How long have we got?
As long as you like.
Go on.
Right, so you always say to me, you just need to let me do more. You need to delegate. I've got this. I've got it under control. Just delegate. We had a big chat about this in the kitchen the other day in front of Tia. So I delegate the other night the antibiotics of Shay. Right, Shay's on antibiotics. So I delegate and say, right, when you get in from work, you do the last dose. They're like clear fluid. I woke up and she had all like purple fluid. I said, babe, did you give her Calpol? He said, yeah, I gave her Calpol, not antibiotics.
It was late, you know.
So she's missed the dose. But he's always giving me this speech about how I've got to delegate and he got it under control.
It was 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I've worked all day.
But we're not looking for excuses. This is where we...
Okay.
But you can't,
But you know
can't
what's
really manage
funny?
it.
Do you play golf, Rio?
No.
He can't do a thing, but he can plan a golf trip to an absolute T and doesn't forget one detail. But if I say, can you go to the shop? I even give him a list and he'll just forget at least one thing on the list.
Yeah.
With it written down.
Yeah, the thing with that golf trip is obviously, without being rude, you're not involved in that. Do you know what I mean? So like, I've got the license to be able to do my thing.
Yes.
You know, I can go, right, I can book a flight, because it's like...
Without being judged.
If I book a time, if I book a flight, that's the wrong time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It kind of brings
When have
you
you
down.
ever booked a flight?
Well, I wouldn't
Just
dare.
tell me.
I wouldn't dare, because you do it. That's what I'm saying. I think this is
I don't do it.
You're the one behind her.
Yeah.
This is so similar. You two, that's us.
That's what I mean. So like, I feel like if you didn't hammer my decisions, I would make more decisions.
Yeah. We've been speaking about this the other day.
Yeah, I've got just one more as well. What I've realised is...
The way you turned your head there as well, and I was like, Coach, you just fucking wait.
It's because...
Then pyjamas will be on later.
I wear them underneath now.
So you never notice anything around the house. Like if there's mess, dirty surfaces, whatever it is, you don't see it. And then the other day I felt a bit ill, and all of a sudden Ria's going to the kids, pick your coat up. You haven't wiped the surfaces. And I realised, oh my God, you do actually see it. But you just ignore it when I'm there.
Yeah. So it goes back to the point Pete just made there.
Chris?
So,
Chris?
Sorry. But she's really quite, what's the word again, where she sees everything?
OCD. Yeah,
about
me too.
everything, yeah? So if anything's out of place, she will see it.
Very similar, you two.
Yeah, because of that, I don't need to be on that. I don't need to be so kind of like, whoa, where's this? Where's that? What's that? The moment she was ill, I went into that mode as a good husband. Yeah? And I was seeing everything. Pick your coat up, put your shoes away. Why is that surface not clean? So it's only because you're so on it. And then if I try and get involved when she's actually fit and well and on it, she's like, what are you getting involved for?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's so true. It's all wrong.
I can't win.
That's so true. I said it to you about kind of like the control thing, where you're obviously all from a good place, but like really kind of on it with everyone. And then if I got involved, I'm just getting in the way. So I'm like, I leave you to it, and then if it becomes too much, it's like, well, I would have liked to have helped, but you know, you
ever
won't
get this one, Pete?
let me in.
And then you go, well, you're not letting me help. I want to help you, but you're never here, so you don't know. Did you get that one?
I've had that one there. She said I sold her the dream, but that's what I'm saying. I sold the dream
that one
at
as well,
retirement.
Retirement.
retirement dream. I said, we'll go out, lunches, we'll do the
I
gym
thought we were going to go
together.
to the gym every day together, then go for a nice lunch, shopping, just a really calm life, and we don't do that at all.
Yeah, no. We
go
try and do
gym.
it a bit more now.
We alternate times now. And like sometimes like this morning you might forget that I need to go.
Can't you put the baby in the car seat, in the chair, in the gym?
Yeah, but it's all feeding, school. It's just got, you've got to get the timings right.
It's all the kids at different ages, isn't it? It's just like mental.
We've been going to the gym together. We did a couple
Yeah,
last.
like we're doing it now. I reckon we're better now.
It's
at
just
doing
all
stuff together.
girls in the class.
Zumba?
It's
Yeah,
so funny.
No,
And
not Zumba. No, not
like he
Zumba.
couldn't
That was
even
off
do
air.
the sled. He couldn't do the sled. Push the sled. He was pushing the same weight as me and breathing out his ass.
That wasn't. It's not true.
You were.
Not true.
Even that there was another footballer in there. He was laughing at Pete.
He wasn't laughing at me at all. He wouldn't do that to me. The thing is, right, the girls in there, they're hardcore, right, these girls. I was thinking, it's a housewives class. I thought, no, it's a ladies class, right?
It's not.
Well, is it? No, but
it's called
there's-
strength.
I
Maybe
know.
it is a girls' class then, yeah.
But no, but there's a lot of women in there, basically. But yeah, it's hard. I'm not going to lie. It's a tough class.
It's
What?
embarrassing when that happens as well, isn't it?
What's that?
I get embarrassed if like, where did we do a class that time? We got a gym in our house, yeah, and I'd so much rather go there because you played football, they expect a certain level.
Yeah.
So it's pressure the moment you walk in that gym. I don't like it.
But I agree. I don't like that either. I don't like.
Do you remember when you got
You
Great.
love this story, don't you?
Graham Souness?
Oh yeah.
Did you think I was going to tell the other
No,
weightlift story?
No, tell the Graham
He nearly
Souness.
died because he dropped the bar across his neck.
Like McLovin trying to do some bench pressing.
In Liverpool, and the bar was across his neck, and he was like, "Help me, help!"
You weren't even
That's
there.
like you. Remember you broke your arm
Yeah.
on the outside of the gym.
And you told me it was stuck like this.
Her arm was hanging off
And
at
he was
a
like,
right
just
angle
put
like
it
that.
back. I was going, it's stuck.
Did you actually break your arm?
I
Broke her
dislocated
arm.
my arm, and all we were saying to me was put it back. I'm
She
like,
went
it's
gas and
stuck.
airs, everything was
In
unbelievable.
the gym.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Well, how did that happen?
I slipped over.
I said, you got to fall right. You got to know how to fall. It was the wrong time. Just
Honestly,
bit
I
my head
went
off.
Yeah.
I broke my arm boxing though, didn't I? Well, I thought I did.
Yeah.
I went for an X-ray. There was nothing wrong with it, but my God, I thought I broke my. I was just like, oh, all my nails was broken. Everything.
She's like, P, I've definitely broke my arm. I was like, well, you can't do that when you got a broken arm. No way.
To be fair, you good at it. But you know, when she's injured and done something, she's always quite spot on with it. I broke my arm off.
Oh, knows.
Yeah, she knows.
I mean, it was stuck.
Yeah, it wasn't a right angle like that. The other way.
It's a clue.
Yeah.